what does Mac Jones being behind center mean for the fantasy prospects of like other New England skill players? So Geoff, does anyone get a bump here?
Yeah, so we talked about Damian Harris yesterday, and I mean that's the most obvious one. Obviously, Cam Newton taking a ton of red zone touches last year, more than all the RBs combined. But I think the guy who you really should be keeping an eye on here is Jakobi Meyers. This dude's only 24. I'm sure for Patriots fans, it feels like Jakobi Meyers has been there for like half a century already. But this is a player who led them in catches last year. And New England, as a team, threw the second fewest passes last year. We know that's not going to be the case this year. There's no way they're going to be second last in pass attempts per game. Jakobi Meyers is solidified. He outplayed Nelson Aguilar for most of the preseason. I think this guy slides right into the Julian Edelman role, quite frankly, that Josh McDaniels has made a very good PPR target. You could see a guy like Meyers, by the end of the season, people are starting him in their wide receiver 3 spots. I think for PPR formats especially, Jakobi Meyers has a lot of fantasy value right now, especially where he's being taken in drafts.
All right, AJ, what do you think? Who gets a bump?
And I just say everybody, like literally, I think everybody here. We talked about why Damian Harris gets a bump. Well, if Cam Newton's not taking the red zone touches here, could James White get an additional share on maybe third down, something like that? Absolutely. I think Aguilar, Myers, Bourne, like all these guys are going to get more targets, I think, with the traditional pocket passer in Mac Jones, or more traditional pocket passer in Mac Jones. I'll even toss in Hunter Henry here. A rookie is going to lean on somebody like that that's a tight end on kind of short crossing routes. They're a little bit easier to figure out the defense and everything. So while I'll say everybody, and I totally agree with Geoff on Jakobi Meyers, I think Hunter Henry is maybe the one guy that would see maybe the biggest uptick in targets that he otherwise wouldn't have.